Why does sharing about Jesus feel so lonely? First, we typically feel like we're not doing enough in telling others about God, but then we're all alone in having to figure out how to do this. How do I go out and build relationships with non-Christians I care about and tell them about the gospel? It's on me. But is that the way God designed it? What if there's a different way to share your faith that you maybe never thought about? Evangelism can feel so hard just because it's all on my shoulders. I have to go build relationships and find people and drum up some sort of spiritual interest or just be curious enough to find inroads into their spiritual lives. And then I need to know about the gospel enough to share, and then I need to be able to share it with them and help guide them in a response if they're interested or if they're not. That's a lot on me. But did you know that actually perhaps the number one reason why many people don't believe in Christianity is because of community? They don't have a community where it makes sense, or a community where they've really seen God's work firsthand. It doesn't make sense to them because they don't know people who do believe Jesus. But if they had a relationship or multiple relationships, they might. In his book, How to Talk About Jesus Without Being That Guy, Sam Chan talks about merging your universes. He says this: in many cases, the number one reason our friends aren't Christians is that they don't have any other Christian friends. So what we need to do is introduce them into a community of Christian friends. How do we do this? By getting our Christian friends to become friends with our non-Christian friends. He says this: typically as Christians, we have two separate universes of friends. We have a universe of Christian friends, and we have another universe of non-Christian friends. We keep these two universes separate from each other. When our Christian friends go to the movies, we go along with them. When our non-Christian friends have a barbecue, we go along with them. But what we need to do is merge our universes. So when our Christian friends go to the movies, we invite our non-Christian friends along. Or when our non-Christian friends have a barbecue, we bring some of our Christian friends along. Bit by bit, our Christian friends will become friends with our non-Christian friends, and we will have merged our universes. Do you see the power in this? Do you see that perhaps evangelism is a team sport? That it's not just about you going out and finding, developing, and helping independent relationships, but if you have Christians in your life and you have non-Christians in your life, it is a great opportunity to merge those two spheres of friendships together. There are people in my life who just connect better with one another because of their own interests or their own personalities, even more than they do with me. That's been one of the greatest joys of my life in having friends in both circles. That I have Christians in my life who I love, and I love their background, I love their interests. Some are similar and some are different than me. I also love the non-Christians in my life. Same thing. Some things that are similar, some things are different. But boy, is it sweet when we can all be together at the same birthday party or going to the same restaurant to hang out as a few guys. I have so much more to grow in this, but I want to encourage you that if you're discouraged right now about how to share your faith and how to tell people about Jesus, that there may be an opportunity for not just you to do it or you to do it on your own. It may be that your buddy, your roommate, your church friend, they might even be more effective in encouraging someone who's a non-Christian in your life, even that you are, but they haven't met yet. You're their link to help those two people meet together. There's also people in your life who might be wiser or more seasoned that also might have answers to questions that someone a non-Christian might have. Or it might just be the fact that if I'm a non-Christian, I might just be wondering, is Jesus and Christianity and the Bible weird, or is it actually believable? And if I have enough people in my life around me who truly believe it and have faith in Jesus, it becomes more sensible to say, yeah, I guess that isn't just a made-up religion. Reasonable, good, ethical people really are committed to that. Maybe it's something I could check out. Maybe it's something I could be willing to explore. Or when they encounter it in a deep or spiritual or poignant way, wait a minute, I've just observed something that I can't unobserve. It feels like God spoke, or God moved, or God is chasing after my heart. So, all that to say, be encouraged this week. If you have felt discouraged in how you share Jesus with other people, welcome to the club. We all feel like we can grow in it. And for many of us, that's exactly one of our next steps. We're all about finding just one next step for us to follow Jesus better. For you, your next step might be introduce 2 of your friends, right? Find someone who's a non-Christian and someone who's a Christian and figure out a way that you guys can spend some time together and you can merge your universes. Hopefully that's been helpful. Please let us know, either on social media or in the comments to this video, how you've been able to connect and build relationships with people who are non-Christians in your life. We love learning from one another and dialoguing that way. Also, like, subscribe to this video, and share it with a friend if you want to encourage somebody in your life. And for more resources about evangelism and all the 7 areas of the spiritual life, go to binmin.org and make sure to sign up for the newsletter, because that's where you're going to get right off the presses, fresh releases, sneak peeks, and important, unique resources that you're going to want to know for your spiritual life as you take your next step. Until next time, God bless.